Oh, fucking cameras. All right. Camera's goofy today. How you guys doing? I gotta take the headphones off. All right, turn these off. Don't need them. Come on. Turn off. There you go. My daughter's home from Philadelphia. Oh, hey. I gotta explain my thumbnail. Always gotta explain the thumbnail. Yes, that is Lita Ford at a concert, playing her red guitar. She has several she plays during concert. I was, and you're looking at that picture like I'm only 10 feet away from her, because I was only 10 feet away from her. It was a great concert. Two or three other bands that night. Oh, wife is home. Hey, wife, you want to be famous? Come on over here. We'll introduce you to the world. Well, maybe not the whole world. I don't think she wants to come over here.
The whole world?
You have to come back here by my head so they can see you. There's wifey. See, you don't get to see Tiger's wife, but you get to see my wife.
I don't know. That's a good thing.
Very good. Yes, and Kate left me messages all over to drain my thing and take all the I did all that crap. And then tonight we got to change the bandage. All right, folks, as many of you know, I had a surgery yesterday, and I am alive. I'm still walking, and I know you're all happy and just elated about that. I saw no one on this afternoon in the way of coin shows, so I was just listening to some other crap that's been reiterated over the last 2 or 3 days. Don't need to go into any of that junk. I will give you my opinion some other time when more information comes out. But until that time, we'll let it go. You want to see what I got done? Oh, look at that. I don't know if you can see it all or not, but you got to get the bag out of the way. Yeah. I got a drain stuck in there. I had a lipoma taken out on my right chestal area there under my arm, and they put a drain in. Yeah, it's draining a little. Not a big deal. It's a little cut. It's about like that. About that big. And it's about that curved. And I did that, just lay the skin back a little bit and take out the lipoma, and then stitched up a couple layers underneath with dissolving stitches, and then laid the skin over, and then that's all connected with steri strips, except for the drain tube, and that's put in with one stitch that's not dissolvable, so that'll have to come out here in a couple weeks. But other than that, it's not a bad deal. See, I can move my arm, I just can't do a lot of picking up and stuff. And me and the boys, some of the Army vets from right around the area here, try to go out and have lunch every week together. And had 3 of us today, and we got a new member, a retired Army helicopter pilot. Now we have a pilot, we have a crew chief. We have to wait to see if I got another one this week, and I have it. And as soon as I open this one, I'm going to get another one tomorrow. So it's just the way it goes, but I'm not going to wait anymore. I wanted to come on and tell you that, hey, I am still alive. I got to move my monitor over this way a little bit so I can see what's going on. Flying around in circles. Yeah. And if you notice, I got another monitor, and I got a cable for that other monitor, the old one I had out in the garage. So I got two monitors now. I can do two channels at once. Brad V, I am getting stuff going on here. So I can actually turn this one on. I can drag this. I can drag this over here like that. Open that up. And I can actually be looking into the camera instead of looking over here at the monitor. I can't put that camera over there because that camera doesn't stay up on top of the computer. It needs something else to stand on, so I can't do that. But I am going to, I don't really see what's going on here. I'm going to have to adjust the picture on this, but for right now, this is working on okay. Ashley here? Where's Ashley? Oh, Grandma. Hi, how are you? How are you doing? Have you eaten all that candy? A drone camera? I got a drone sitting over here in the case. I could fly it probably up here, but I have to put my phone on the controller to control it. So, unless you're talking about something different, I don't know what you're talking about. I just have to get another stand. But see, I don't have a big enough desk. I could put another stand because I got my Wi-Fi router up here too. So I got two monitors on this desk. Got the Wi-Fi router in between. I got the computers down here underneath the desk. And I got the printer over here on a file cabinet. So that's about all the room I got, dudes. That's about all the room I got. I don't know what else I can do. Oh, yeah, I can follow you around. I suppose if I had a program to do that, I'd have to have a program separate to do that. Yeah. I'm keeling you. Yeah. That's an eBay here. Yeah, I don't know if I want to get that. Do I want to get that involved in this thing? I don't know, because I'm not really the quintessential YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? I have a free channel. I'm putting out some videos. We're opening some packages, talking about some shit. That's about it. You know, if I was going to do this full time, try and make a living at it, yeah, then maybe the investment might be worth it. I think right now, though, the investment is probably better suited to what I'm buying right here. And I know you guys have seen the news that silver took a hell of a hit down to under 27 bucks, 20, maybe just right over 27, maybe a little under 27. And we were up to what, 31, 32 almost. So gold took a little hit, platinum, palladium, all the metals took a little hit. Even crypto took a little hit. So what's going on? All I can tell you is that I'm not buying as much silver as I was. And if you feel the need and are so inclined, right now would be a perfect time to buy it. Buying the dip. I think I have probably enough silver right now, and I will purchase more gold in the future here. I got enough. I don't have enough platinum yet. I need another, what? No, I got enough platinum. divisible by 3, 7 ounces. So everything's got to be divisible by 3 in my world. So and I think I got enough silver. I'd have to weigh everything, but I think I got enough. And I think gold is a better store of value. I think silver is more speculative. You make a lot of money, you lose a lot of money. And that's in physical or paper. I think you want to stay well diversified. I think you want to stay some gold, some silver, some platinum, maybe some palladium, a little crypto if you're so inclined. I am not inclined to crypto at all. Cash, yes, I have, and some stocks. That's about it. That's about it. Paying off debt, guns and ammo, repair parts, reloading equipment, that kind of stuff, food, water, you know, things that you can do to make yourself more self-sufficient is the way to go. Just look at the world around you. But I did see a good video today. It was, I can't remember who it was. I think it was Cranky Stacker, about being scared of everything. Everything is designed to make you afraid, to make you scared, to make you think that you need government intervention to keep you safe. You don't. What's going to happen is going to happen. Quit being afraid of everything. Live your life. You know. Cranky had a good video today. I don't know if it was yesterday or today. I just saw it today. He might have put it out yesterday or the day before, but it was pretty good. And that's what we've been saying all along, guys. Quit being so goddamn afraid of everything. All right, should we open up a package? I don't know. I still got a gun sitting here that I got to fix. Oh, I hate that revolver. I may take it over to someone else and have them put it back together, because I just hate that revolver. I just hate it. All right. Well, let's, I'm going to kind of tilt this camera down to right there. If you've never seen a outdoor edge, this is the EDC light replaceable razor blades. Gentle people. Oh, that's a nice blade. That's a nice blade. That will cut anything you want to cut. The only problem is you use so much of the tip on this blade. The rest of this blade stays very, very sharp, and the tip gets dull. So you have to kind of resharpen the tip every once in a while. But not a big deal. And again, my friends, Durban Auctions, if you haven't been, you need to go and check out their auction, because Joe Durbin and Diane Cabin and Bibby the Wonder Dog are wonderful people. And like I said, you know, you get paperwork on the computer, in your email, and you pay there, and you get paperwork in your package, which you have then a nice paper you don't have to print off. See, right here, man, it's right there. Look at that. And it goes by how many auctions. So in this package I have, there is 1, 2, and generally 3 auctions in a package. 3 auctions. Everything is listed, price paid, lot number. Oh yeah, I told you guys you were going to like this one for some reason, and I got it. 5, 5 cents. Yeah, I got a couple of nickels. I got a. I got a commemorative set, and this one was a whole page. And see, look at that. Everything's got a thank you on the bottom, a handwritten thank you on the bottom. Every one of them. And this one, I got a $50. Oh, I did get a bell in here, a 2-coin bell. So I got a an angel bell in this one. And I got a 3-coin bell, but I think that's a long-handled one. Yeah, I did pretty good. And I got a loop, a coin loop. So, all right, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to take them right off the top here. And then we're going to lay them out, too. I don't know how we're going to lay them out. We got all of this room right here. We got to bring my finger in a little bit. Where are we at? Holy crap, we're into here, over to here. Okay. See what we got here. These are coins, I can tell that. See, not buying so much just regular silver, but Canadian stuff. So, I'm buying the Canadian stuff. We got a 65. $50. Man, is that proofy? Yeah, 65 $50. That's not bad. I did get a couple of nickels in here, though. I did manage to get a couple of nickels. For some reason, depending on what dates and where they're minted, some of these nickels are real. Some of these little buggers get real expensive. Let's see. Here we go. Too much light. Some of these little buggers get real expensive for some reason. I did manage to snag 2 of them. I got a 1902 H, I think, Maiden. I think that was Heaton. Yeah, that's an H. So that one was done in Heaton. This is a 1920, and I don't know the newer ones in the 1900s. Where they were minted at exactly, but so I did get 2 of them. Adding to my little stack of nickels. See, I like the beaver nickels, but the beaver nickels, when they came out, were made with nickel, so they're magnetic, and I didn't like them. This is the, this is a Eisenhower Centennial. I think this is a 90 or a 40? Oh man, can't see. Let us get the old eyes out here. Eisenhower Home. E pluribus unum $1 United States of America. And he's got his Eisenhower Centennial on it. 1890 to 1990. So my guess is that this is a 90% silver dollar. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm just thinking. And then that's what the reverse looks like. If I can get it so you can see it there. Look at that. That's kind of a cool coin. See, I don't buy too many Americans except for the centennial stuff and, you know, that kind of stuff. But let's see what we got here. Well, like I said, I'm taking them right off the top. This has got something in it that you're going to want to see. I think this is going to be another one of my Christmas gifts. I'm not sure. Double bag. No, might be. Hold up a second. Let me get rid of all this crap. Yeah, this one might be. I don't know. Well, I hope this ain't a long handled one. Nope, it's short handled one. That's with the sailing ship on it. This one is going to be a Christmas gift. Okay. See the sailing ship? This is a 3-coin bell. And on the back, what has he got on the back of this one? The Norwegian Immigration's Sesquicentennial. The Norwegian Immigration Sesquicentennial. And on the front side, it says 1825 to 1975. Something restoration. He didn't use the whole handle because most of the handles come off of silverware. So it's a 925 handle generally, and 90% coins. What are these? These are all dollar coins. $19.21. Looks like a Morgan. So I think these are Morgans. The way it looks like it. It's $1 on the bottom, 2 $half on the top. So the bottom is a Morgan and the 2 $half, I can't really tell. Yep, they're Benjis or Franklin's. Benjis, which has a little eagle beside the big eagle on the back. I made $4 off. Something like that. I make for involved. It'll be full time. Yeah. All right. Hey, Daryl. How you like that new bell? There's my 3rd Christmas gift right there. Well, gotta go back over here. There we go. That's from Durban Auctions. And see, he always sends a nice little cleaning cloth with him. I better put this bag under there, otherwise I'll forget where it's at. You guys are going to like some of the things I got from Durban's this time. All right, these coins here, you don't really care about them. I can understand that. We're going to put these back in the bags and just force them back up here. I know you guys, the coins really don't turn your crank like they turn mine. So I'm just going to put these back up there out of the way because I have some other stuff you guys are going to want to see. Okay, we got one American commemorative in there. That's kind of cool. So we'll put him right over here. You guys like that bell. All right, I'm just going to pick up the next one. I don't know what's in here, but it's oblong, odd shape, so it's not something that you'd expect. It's not something that, oh, look at that. Something else in a nice black case. And you see that yellow shining cloth in there. You know damn well it's something he made. Oh yeah. I got another angel bell. All right. When I get done here, we're going to take down what we got. This one is a, we're going to have to look here, get the old eyes out. I think it's for the little angel bells are 40%er. These are $50 also. United States of America, $50. Look like quarters. $50. That's there. 50-cent pieces. Okay. So those are a 2 coin, 40%, I believe. Now see how these are different, how different they are. So they call it angel bell. The sound is different on 40 and 90%ers. Now I only have one more angel bell to get, and then I should have my Christmas presents taken care of for my girls. That bunch of that. Oh yeah. All right. I wasn't going to take that one. We'll say that one till last because I know what it is, and you're going to be excited about it when you see it. This one, I'm not sure what this is. I think this is a mint set. Yep. It's a 67 mint set, I believe. This, I don't know if I have a 67. I was out doing inventory yesterday. I'm continuing to do inventory. Whoever got it, they scratched off whoever it was, but it says 67 Canada on it. And it's really kind of hard to find them with these original brown envelopes. So we have 2 pieces of cardboard on it. Yes, this is a 67 mint set, uncirculated. Really pretty too. There is no toning on these at all that I can see. You've got the goose, the snow goose flying there. You have the 50 cent. You got the howling wolf right there. And then down here for the nickel, you got the bobcat, or that's a quarter. You got the bobcat right there. And the dime, you got this one's got the mackerel on it, so you know this one's true. And it doesn't have a turn. And the nickel has a jackrabbit on, and the the penny has the turn on. Or a seagull. I think it's a tern, not a seagull. But yeah, that's a nice set there. That's a really nice set. That set is perfect shape, man. I have a lot of the Voyager dollars, single and in sets. I don't have a lot of the Snow Goose. And those are my two favorite Canadian coins in the whole world, were those the Voyager dollars and the Snow Goose dollars. They were a standard for a long, long time. Okay, so we'll just get them out of the way. We'll put them over there. All right, this one you're going to want to see here. This one you're going to want to see, because this is different. You guys have seen all my bells, and you've actually seen, well, not all my bells, because my wife's got two of them in her room. She's got an angel bell and a regular bell in there. But the ones that I have out here are the ones I want to give for Christmas gifts and stuff. And you've actually seen my snuff box, because I do have a snuff box too. And if Joe Durbin makes anything else, I'm going to have that also. You see this package? It has that same yellow cloth in. It's got that same black velvet bag. But what could it possibly be? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, it's about as big as an angel bell, maybe a little bit bigger. Well, about size of snuff box, maybe. But it's not a snuff box. It's not an angel bell. What does it look like? It looks like a snuff box, doesn't it? Doesn't have a lid on, though. This one's going to sit right here with my stuff. See that? That, my friends, is a 10X coin loop. Oh, is that nice? And when you turn that around, that thing gets really, really close. So you can go like this, and it's pretty close. You can see pretty good. But if you turn around like this, man, oh man, can you see some detail? Holy moly. There you are. We have and this is 40% on here. I think these are 40% coins. I see a date there, 1922. 1922, E pluribus unum, blah, blah, blah. Can I tell what it is? And it says Liberty right there. I don't know. Guy's head almost looks like that's a Liberty there. I don't know. Well, it says 1922 on it, but I don't know what it's made out of. So what we will do, we're going to put this right here, just like that, so you can see that coin loop. And then we're going to look at these right here. And I can tell you real quick what it is. Two-piece dollars, 1922 two-piece dollar coin loop. The angel bell is mixed walking liberty 2-coin bell, and the other one is a mixed 90% 3-coin bell. So You got a peace dollar here. I think you had a piece here. I really couldn't tell. Well, these are half dollars. Yeah, these were half dollars. Okay. So those were, what do they say, Franklin half dollars. And this was the Morgan. Yeah. Morgan or piece. It says mixed, so I don't know, but it looked like a Morgan in there. I wouldn't think anybody would take a cold Morgan and do that, but he might. I don't know. He gets enough for him. Now, okay, we're going to put this out of the way here, and we're going to shovel these in here for right now. Oh, Lord, I hurt. All right, here's what we're going to have for Christmas presents. We got this one. This one, it has a C on it, and it says $18.99. But it says has a C on the front. My oldest daughter has claimed this one already because her married last name is Carol, so C. My youngest daughter looked at this one with the trees and the road going through the trees. I know you can't see it very good, but right there, probably. There's a road going through them pine trees, and she likes to ride a motorcycle, and I think she might want that one. Anyway, she was looking at that. This one with the ship on may go to my middle daughter. So we're going to go like that. Now I have two coin bells, one there and one there. I need one more coin bell here to go with this big bell. Then I have my Christmas presents taken care of. All right. This is my bell. My wife has one. She has one with an enameled thing in it in the middle of it. It's really cool. This one is a mining motif. It's got a pan with gold in it up there at the top. It's got pick and shovel crossed. It's got chain goes all the way up to the top of the bucket on the bottom for down in the mine. And so I think I'm keeping this one for me. It's got a little bit higher ring tone to it. Plus, then we have my 40% snuff box. Oop, where am I at? Yeah, there we are. And if you look inside, who's staring at you? Oh, you think that's cool? Look at the inside of the lid. Who's staring at you? So there you go. I have a snuff box. And now I have a coin loop. How's that? And I'm still missing two bells that my wife has. She's got another bell about like this size right here, but it's got a ceramic thing in the middle, white and flowers and whatever. So that's about this size also. So she's got that, and she's also got another little angel bell like this to go with it. So I need one more angel bell yet for Christmas presents, and then I am complete. I don't need an angel bell for me, although I could probably get one to go with this guy right here. Let's listen to him. Just listen to him. Hear that one? Oh, listen to the difference. Listen to the difference in the bells. And now the angel bells. Here, that one's got a little bit more of a zing to it at the end. They're all different. And the thing is, if you look at the size of the dingers on them, the Durban dingers, see, this one hangs a little lower. It's a little bit bigger. That's why it's got a stranger tone to it. You see, it hangs lower and it's a little bigger. Now these two here are about the same. The angel bells, on the other hand, you see one hangs lower than the other one, and that's how you get that weird sound to it. Hangs just a little bit lower. This one is a big dinger and hangs lower, but the bell is smaller this way. If you notice, it's taller. Can you see how tall it is compared to the other one? That's why. I mean, they're all about the same bell, but this has got a taller bell, and it's a wider bell, where these are a little narrower bell, and it's shorter. Totally different sounds. Totally different sounds. I'm amazed, honestly, at the artistry of this man. Hey, Coin Crew, I see you are there. Did he talk to us? Not yet. He's still down. Are you talking about Durban? He's still down in Ohio, I believe. And Gary is so into this when he just sees in the chat. Well, I see you in the chat now, Keith. I don't know what to do with you. Hey, Stackin, how are you doing, cracking buddy? Corey Lee. I'm so into the bells and stuff that I don't read the chat like a lot of guys do. Did he talk to us? Okay. Yes, I'm talking to you now. Yeah, Corey, you said you had your nanny's crystal bell. You need to come online and let us see those. I'd like to see the brass ones too. I'd like to see somebody make one out of copper. I really would. Yeah, you married your angel bell. That's right. Yeah, I know what you was talking about when I went back up there and looked. Yeah, fighting amongst yourself. Oh, yes. I know. And I was just saying over on the other chat this morning that there are really only 2 or 3 auctions that I really like to go to anymore. One is Durban's, the other one's a Coin Crew. And I go to Farmers every once in a while, and I go to Michael Kittle's every once in a while when he does Canadian stuff. But as far as auctions go, that's about as far as I go anymore online. I like the way you guys do auctions. That's just the way it is, man. You, Keith, you have some good selection on gold and the other metal sometimes. The other is silver metal. I've gotten some good deals on platinum from you, so. Yeah. Fist fight, some flirting, at least one troll. Yep. Yes, you did. And I know why Durbin always on his next auction will say, Gary, saw your video, blah, blah, blah. And thanks for the shout out. But he's gone this week, so he won't be shouting out anybody. I actually sent him some Canadian coins to give me his opinion on whether I should have them sent in and graded or not. I think I sent 5 or 6. It's about all I got the money for, but I had one set that was $1.50 piece that I wanted sent in together, and I wanted them graded as a set. So I think that one's going to go in. I don't know what it costs to have a set done. I'm thinking right at probably $70-$80, but yeah, I saw that. And if you're really really thinking about it, now's the time to be buying it if you're going to buy it. But I think I have I've said this before, I think I got enough silver. What I think I want to be buying, I buy my Canadian stuff because I collect Canadian stuff, and you guys know that, especially with that one set I got from you and Angel. That's a beautiful set. Just, I wouldn't give that up for anything. And I know Angel kept one set for herself. I'll invest in my Canadian stuff, silver there, but I'm buying gold. I have been always. I bought a little gold every month. I can't say the same thing with silver, but I'll buy a little platinum every once in a while. I think I got enough platinum. I got 21 point some ounces of platinum. That's enough. I don't think I need any more than that. And that's all that's in a vault, commercial vault, so I don't have to worry about that. Arrowheads, knives, swords. Yes, knives. I will buy knives. I will buy some guns, I think, that are going to go up in value. No, you can't go wrong with her, dude. Bows, I think I would, if you're going to get older, and you're going to get older, I think I would invest in crossbows instead of regular bows. Knives, yes. Swords, maybe. If you get level 5, level 6 armor, I'd go that way. If you get level 5 cheap enough. If not, level 3 would be good. I don't know, Daryl. This last auction, a dude from Iowa got me good on one bell. But I see I already had enough of these 3. So what I needed was another little angel bell. So I'm glad he got that one. I just know it's coming to Iowa. I know he's got 8 of them, I think. 8 bells. A musket. Yeah. Oh, dude. If you can get a flintlock, nothing that fires caps, of course, because you won't be able to get caps either. But you can make black powder on your own. And all you need is lead, something to heat the lead up, and something to form a ball. And you got a gun, dude. I've got a couple of cap guns. I got a couple of shotgun primer guns, and I have a couple of black powder flash pan guns. So, and I got all of them just to show the how everything progressed in black powder, when I'm doing demonstrations. But the ones I really want, and a real shit hits the fan, is my black powder guns with flash pan. That's what I want. Okay, Corey Lee, I'll take a look at your community page. I can usually look up knives. Does it have any printing on it whatsoever? And sometimes if it's a green knife, um, I can just look at the shape and tell you what it is. But hard to get vintage coins, yeah. I would go that way, but in a real society down shit hits the fan situation, they're still just silver or they're still just gold. That's what they are. I mean, I have some, don't get me wrong. I have slab coins, some really nice ones, but I don't go out of my way to buy those. So I like if I'm buying American coins, I like peace dollars. I'm not particularly into Morgans. I will buy peace dollars, but not very often. And I have bought some peace dollar or Morgans. I have 12, 12 Morgans, all real common stuff. All my peace dollars are all common. I think I may have one slab peace dollar, but that's it. And I have probably 30 peace dollars. So I just like the design on those better. That's all. Yeah, I don't collect them either. I just have a whole bunch. I don't know why. No, I do. I collect. There's one gun that I want to have, and it's like a $20 um, gold eagle, double gold eagle from the 1930s or 20s. Um, I want one of those someday, and I want a Colt 1911 38 Super that was sent to South or Central America during World War II or before World War II. I want one of those guns. I want it to say U.S. property and the country that it went to on it. I want one of those. I have two 38 Supers. I have one that was made pre 64, and I have a newer one that was made in the 90s, 2000s, 90s, early 2000s in 38 Super, both Colts, both 1911s. The newer one has never been fired. The older one that was a pre 64 has a Bomar rear sight, adjustable rear sight, and a Bomar barrel bushing. That's the only two things that aren't stock on it. But I shot that gun a lot, dude. I mean, a lot. From I bought that in 1980, 81 at a pawn shop for $350. And we were on a pistol team in the Army, and I shot that thing a lot. So, good gun. Damn good gun. Good round. If somebody would make a really decent uh, 1911 style gun, double stack magazine for a 38 Super, I would buy that gun in a heartbeat. 11, give it to Nanny. She passed it. No, it holds most. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like my grandpa and grandma, when my dad was dying, we were staying with his folks, so it'd be my grandpa and grandma. And they taught us how to play cards. And grandpa was one of those guys that loved to play his cards and gamble. He had a 3-pound coffee can in this big cupboard in the corner of the kitchen. And he made us get them out, and he taught us to play poker. And those were our poker chips. You know what those were, don't you? That was a can full of Morgan and peace dollars. A 3-pound coffee can full of them. Don't know where they went to. I am assuming that my Uncle Garth got them. Bless his soul. He's gone now. Maybe Aunt Marilyn. I don't know. And I'll bet that those are distributed to his daughters now because he's dead and his wife is dead. And I'll bet the girls have them now. But they're all cold dollars. I mean, they're nothing special in there. But still, I'd like to have some of them. Anyway, what I got from that estate was that cabinet that we used to keep those dollars in. That cabinet and this piano behind you, or behind me here. That piano right there was given to my grandmother on her wedding day. So I have that in the cabinet that we kept those silver dollars in. That's out in my mudroom. We keep a lot of stuff in there. Still use it. There's a mouse hole in the back where there's a piece of tin nailed over it. It's cut from an old tobacco can, Sir Walter Raleigh tobacco can that Grandpa used to dip his pipe in, get his tobacco. So yeah, we got there's memories in this house, but you know what? My girls don't want that crap. It'll probably go on a burn pile. The piano will probably be given away. But that's that's like any memories. They stay for a generation or two, and then they leave. What I'm going to do is move you back over here to this monitor so I can read it better. Okay, come on. There you go. I'll try and put this camera over here so it'll stay, but I hate this monitor. It's a flat screen monitor, and the camera doesn't want to stay there really well. I will have to be very gentle moving things around. Yeah. So me and the boys went out to have lunch today. I told you we have 5 of us now. 5 guys that live right around here. We have 2 of us. One from the 5th Special Forces Group. And me from the 10th, 1st Infantry Division, 10th Special Forces Group, and then a 12th Special Forces Group. And Dan left the 5th Special Forces Group, and he went up to become a sheriff's deputy up in Minnesota, someplace south of cities. Then we had another guy. We have another guy who was in the 82nd Airborne. We let him in our little group as a he's a jumper, so he gets to be in our little group. He jumped out of airplanes and hurt himself really bad. Yeah, I gotta get this thing over here and down just a little bit further. Yeah, maybe like that. Maybe I'm doing it the wrong way. It's over here. Oh no, can't do that. Cord ain't that long. God damn it. All right, we'll just leave it like that. What the hell? Oh, you don't want to see my fat belly. Turn it up. Full shirt down. There we go. All right. Anyway, so we let him in our little group. And because he was a jumper, and then we have, and then I'm doing it the wrong way again. Fuck. And he's all screwed up, back, knees, ankles, just like the rest of us. And he just came home. He's an insurance adjuster for a crop at home. And he's an auctioneer. Lives half a mile from his folks. He's taking care of them now. Excuse me, I guess. And we had another guy. He just moved back to Iowa from Colorado. He was in the 82nd. Those 2 guys were in the same company, not the same time, but they were in the same company. he got out of active duty, went to Special Force qualification course. He got qualified, and I don't know if he was ever. He had to be active duty Special Forces, but I don't know where. I think he was with 7th Group. But anyway, he was in the 12th Special Forces Group 2 as a reserve unit. Headquarters and 1st Battalion Signal Service Company are all up in Arlington Heights, Illinois. We had the 305th PSYOP up there in the 77th Military Intelligence Company. The group headquarters was there. 1st Battalion B Company was there. Service Company was there. Signal Company was there. And so he came there when he got out of active duty, and he was on a different team that I was on. But we ran into each other up there, and we were both scout leaders here for Boy Scout troop. God damn. That's embarrassing as hell. My stomach. Anyway, he became an FBI agent, and his office was out in North Dakota, South Dakota, and I think he retired in Colorado. Anyway, he had a daughter, and his wife decided she didn't want a wife anymore. So he's divorced, and he was looking for a place to move back to Iowa. He thought about Northwoods. He said, dude, you grew up in St. Ansgar, Jesus Christ. Plenty of houses for sale in St. Ansgar and Osage. So he bought a house here in St. Ansgar. It's only like 11, 12 miles away. And so he joined our little group. Not today. He's up in Rochester taking care of his sister. They had to go to Mayo for something. And then we have Jack Kane. He's a old Huey helicopter crew chief. So he's in our little group because he's a rotor head. And then my neighbor Kim over here, Kim Schwab, he just joined us today. He's about 5 years younger than me, whatever. My younger brother's age. He did like me. He went in the Army after high school, and 55. I was born in 56, dude. He went in the Army after high school and just stayed. And he flew Black Hawks for 101st Airborne Division all those years. So, holy crap, Keith, your dad was born in 21. Yeah, that makes you what? You're younger than me. You got to be only about 60. You're 67? Oh, shit. No, you were born in 67. Okay, yeah. Let's say you're 10 years young. You're 58, 60 years old. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, Corey, if you know Pop and you listen to Redonkulous, Pop and I were in the same unit. He was in the 12th the same time I was. He was in Charlie Company, 1st Battalion. I was in B Company, 1st Battalion. So I was in Arlington Heights, Illinois. He was up in Michigan, Dearborn, Michigan. And I did one mission with Pop when he was a young dude. I think he was an E5, E6. I remember up at, what's the Air Force Base in Michigan, real quick? Selfridge Air Force Base in Michigan. We were doing a mission up there, and his team and my team. And I remember him. It had snow and ice. It was just ice. And if you know Selfridge, there's concrete roads and stuff running all over in there. And his team was trying to run the roads, and it was just nothing but glare ice. And I remember him falling, slipping on his ass numerous times. And my team, we just put on our snowshoes, and we walked on the snowshoes, and we paralleled the roads, 100 yards off, 50 yards off, all the way to the fucking objective. and he was on his ass. Oh my God. You ask him about it sometime. He won't remember me. He'll remember he was with another team from B Company, but he won't remember me. We had a big bonfire that night, and got everybody dried off and raised the happiness level in the teams a couple of notches. Get some hot food and a bonfire. Anyway, Ranger TV, that's what we call it. Staring in the fire. But yeah, if you ask him about it, he'll tell you. And then when the 12th got disbanded, they started a provisional company in Chicago. The 20th group did. And he went down and joined that company. He went down with them. I had to stay because I was a dual status employee with the Department of the Army. So I worked for the Department of the Army as a civilian, which meant that I had to be in a reserve unit. But because 20th Group was a National Guard unit, I could not go with my guys down there. So I had to go to the 85th Training Division for 14 months so I could get my 20 years in and get out. Anyway, they went down to Chicago with the 20th. The 20th actually filled that company with qualified guys, and they moved it back down south. Indiana, Kentucky, somewhere down there, Ohio. And some of the guys stayed. Most of them all split out, went other places to the PSYOPs or to the MI companies or whatever, because they were all SF qualified, jump qualified, so not a biggie. Pop went to MI companies in closer up to where he lived in Michigan, so he stayed with MI up there. I think he had two different companies, but he eventually became a first sergeant and went to Iraq. For the first Gulf War, we were in the 12th, and we got alerted. Fuck, we never even got mobbed. It was over so quick by the time that we got alerted. Hell, we didn't even get to a mob station. We just got stand down orders right after that. So that was my closest going to war. Panama jumped off in there. That was taken care of. Grenada jumped off in there. That was taken care of. The second Gulf War, I was already out. I retired in 95. And so that would have been 2001 or 2000. 2000. Yeah, 2000. 2001. 2011. Yeah, I was out, man. I was still working for the Department of the Army, so I volunteered as a gray area retiree, which means I hadn't reached age of 60 yet. So I was retired, but I wasn't drawing retired pay. That's what that means. I'm in a gray area. So when I volunteered, Department of the Army wrote back to me, and I said, a letter I have someplace that says, basically, if we need you, we'll call you. Okay. They were looking for intel analysts at the time. I'm an intel analyst, but evidently they didn't need me that bad. So I crampons, yeah. Even with crampons on that glare ice, dude, he would have been falling on his ass. Crampons only work good in crusted snow. That's all I can tell you. I've been to Alaska more times than I can count, and I know snow pretty well. And climbing in snow. And glaciers and mountains. God. And I wonder why my body's all fucked up. Anyway. I don't have very good analytics, dude. I'm going to tell you, I don't. Yeah, Panama was a Ranger and an 82nd operation. Grenada, Yeah, our Rangers lost a Halo team, but that was also more of a regular Army type of operation than an SF type operation. Um, a buddy of mine, a couple buddies of mine were in Haiti for the election. They were down there making sure the election went according to law. And that's the last I've heard of him. I wish I knew where Rich was at, man. Never be a nicer dude in your life. Rich Walton from Chicago. Yeah, everybody I knew was pretty well. We have one other guy who was with a third group. He's up in Minnesota right now. He's a high school principal. He had retired, but they couldn't find another principal, so they called him out of retirement, and he said he'd do it for one more year. So he's doing it this year, and we'll see if maybe he'll do it next year. He had lost his way. He had quit working and doesn't have any contacts, and I and him went to a funeral for a guy over in eastern Minnesota. We seem to be burying a lot of guys. And he just kind of was lost there for a while. I think I was his only touch with military guys for a long time there. But I got to get him down here and get him into. Oh man, in armors, get him into this bunch, and so he's got feeling of belonging again. Hey, Corey, if you'd have gone in the military, you'd have been great in the clergy because every branch clergy. I remember attending services in the field when I was in the First Infantry Division. I don't remember that in SF because they don't go to the field with us. Just it's the nature of the job. And infinitum flag look like a Palestinian flag. So, yeah, well, I wanted to kind of stay away from that crap today, but I don't know, man. Did you watch Pop's video today about Bolsheviks and what the definition of a Bolshevik was and who made up the Bolsheviks that overthrew the Tsar in Russia and installed communism? Might answer your question. Remember, all wars are bankers' wars. There's not a one that hasn't been. Wars might be fought for altruistic reasons, but ultimately, the bankers are the ones who make money from both sides. Bankers are shit, just like lawyers. Most lawyers are shit. That's why during the French Revolution, who was killed first? Bankers, lawyers, judges, intellectuals at the universities, government officials. Why? Corruption. Are we getting there yet? Yeah, we're getting there. Gonna start in your lifetime? Don't know. Always ask that old question, if not when, or if not now, when? If not me, who? You know, Always asking them questions. Always asking questions. Yep. Let's see. Who was leader of the Bolsheviks? Was it Lenin? Lenin came after Stalin. God damn it. Now I can't remember. The United States is always backing the wrong side. Why didn't we back Chiang Kai-shek in China over Mao? Why? Why did we not back him? We wouldn't have had a problem in Vietnam. Chiang Kai-shek. That's why we have a problem with Taiwan today. Yeah. We backed Iran and the Iran-Iraq war. Why did we do that? We went into Afghanistan thinking we were going to democratize the country, but how do you democratize someone who's been living in the fucking 5th century their whole life? How do you bring them into the 20th, 21st century? You can't. You can't do that in a generation. That's why empires go to die in Afghanistan. They love to fight. That's their national pastime. They like to kill each other. They actually pause during the rainy season, and then they go right back to it. It's tribal warfare. And if this country keeps going down the path it's going, that's what's going to happen here again. We are going to devolve back into tribal feudal warfare, into a feudal tribal system. So somebody better get their head out of their ass. Hi, Cranky. I watched you today. I shouted you out, gave you a thumbs up on that vid you did today. No, it's not money. Money is just, that's just a medium of exchange. That's all it is. Just a medium of exchange. What they want is control. Control is a big thing. I think the powers that be, and I am going to say it right now, that the World Economic Forum is the world's #1 enemy. They have young leaders in a lot of systems in this world. Macron is a WEF Young World Leader, so is the leader of Australia, so is Trudeau and half of his fucking cabinet. You look at some of the other leaders in this world, and you'll find that, and enterprises, and you'll find the World Economic Forum has its fingers in every fucking thing. And I mean in archaeology. That's why we can't excavate at Göbekli Tepe. We can't excavate at Gunung Padang because the WEF has its fingers in it. Now, tell me why. Why would the WEF have its fingers in archaeology? Well, it must be to create a narrative, don't you think? Shouting Long in a fur loincloth? What are you talking about? I don't want to go back to caveman times. I want to go forward, but I want to go forward with a correct vision of what we're trying to accomplish. I can see us someday mining asteroids. I can see us going to other planets and expanding our civilization. But we have to do it for the right reasons. Not weaponization of space, not control of other entities in this universe. And if you think there aren't other entities in this universe, you are deluded, just simply deluded. There are entities in this universe that are lower than us in intelligence, that are much, much higher than us in intelligence, that are warlike, that are peaceful. I think you're going to find space to be the same as a macrocosm of what's here on Earth. Just view us as a microcosm of what's out in space. I think, yeah, I look at science fiction videos, TV series, cartoons. I read a lot of cartoon books when I was a kid. I read a lot of books, especially like science fiction books, Asimov and those guys. And I think a lot of what I read and saw in those magazines and books will come to fruition. I think a lot of it has already, and I think a lot more will. But oh yeah, yeah. China was the same way, and it still is. They've gone from feudal to full-on blown communism. They've gone to from many leaders to one, and I think maybe at one time it was better. During the dynastic period, I don't know. China cannot continue on the road it's on today. Just looking at their demographics, their one-child policy for so many decades, and then there were so many girls that were killed because parents wanted a boy to carry on the family name. Um, so you look at their demographics, and if they survive as a superpower for another decade, I'll be surprised. Russia is not so bad, but their demographics are in decline also. Most everywhere else in the world, especially underdeveloped nations, their demographics would have been on the incline except for diseases. And I might add that diseases that were thrown in man made and stuff that probably could have been eradicated. We eradicated them in the industrialized world. Why can't they be eradicated in the underdeveloped world? I don't understand that. Just who's got good demographics as far as young people, worker people in their 30s and 40s and 50s. Canada, United States is not so bad yet, but we are on the decline with this. I'm going to replace myself with one person. So every couple's having 2 kids. I think our demographic replacement is at 1.8 or 1.9, something like that. Mexico has good demographics. South America, Central South America, dude. So, I don't know, man. You think the world population is shrinking, but it's not, or is expanding, getting bigger, but it's not really. What you're finding is the world population is getting older. So when all those older people die off, us, um, my daughters will be in their 40s, 50s. I'm giving myself another 68, 78. Yeah, I'm giving myself another 10, 12 years, probably. Something like that. Of course, you never know. But so my daughters will be, in 10 years, will be 40, 39, and 37. Right where their replacement should be. But they're not having kids. So, yes, that's right. I'm 68 and I have no grandchildren. I have granddogs. I have granddoggies. That's what I have. I was a caveman with Ringo Starr. What movie was that? Good God, I remember that with Ringo Starr. I do remember Barbarella with Jane Fonda. What was that one with Ringo Starr? Did they have dinosaurs in that movie too? I thought they did. Coin Crew, you going? All right, see you later, man. When's our next auction anyway? Friday? I'll be there. Doesn't matter. I'll be there. See you, Cranky. I fed the critters this morning. They're good. Yeah, watch pulling. Boy, did I try, huh? Yeah, really bad. Yeah, I remember that too. Had a really bad brontosaurus in it, if I remember right. Because it had a neck in the head, and it just looked like paper mache. I don't know. It really looked bad. Everybody else leave, man. I know Cranky had to go. Coin Crew had to go. I don't know if Daryl's still here or not. Getting high on berries, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, and the giant egg. Yep. Brontosaurus egg, right? Yeah, I think so. What was it? Tyrannosaurus Rex egg? Shit, I can't remember. That's crazy as shit. Well, you see, the minor part of my videos are bells and whistles and some coins. Yeah, got some coins. You know what I am going to do? I've been threatening to do this. Kellen, I think, up there in Canada. John something, Pteranodon, something. Tetranodon? I'm going to bring in my Canadian coins. I have 3 other coin sets I'm going to bring in here in the next couple days. I have a Bahamas, a Belize, and what's the other one? All 3 start with B's. Belize, Bahamas, and shit, can't remember. But anyway, I'm inventorying that drawer now, all the Canadian coins, and I got most of them categorized. I got to go through I have some slab stuff I have to go through. Yeah, I have some slab stuff in there I have to go through. No, I got some sets too I have some sets that have to be gone through. Um, hmm. Yeah, in the next couple of days I'll have them done, I think. It's taken me a while to get them done. I have a drawer full of Canadian stuff, but and I'm sure my collection is not up to what some people's are. It it's just been lately that I've got into the Canadian nickels. You know, the 925, the small nickels, and I have quite a few now, but I keep getting bid out on a few of them on auctions. So there are obviously people out there that are filling books. I can tell you that because I got two of them today, and one's a 1902 and 1920 something, 1920, and one's an H, so that's a Heaton mint. But those are cool little coins. And I have some with Queen on, some with Kings on. I think it's Queen Anne. Yeah, Queen Anne. King George. I'd have to look at them all. It's just been lately, the last couple of years, I've been getting into them. And, you know, the dollar coins, the goose, um, the goose and the Voyager dollars. I've always been into them. I like them a lot. Um, but there were coins that came in mint sets. There were coins that were, um, well, there were .8 silver ones, and then there were some clad ones too. The later ones were clad, so I have some of those also. Um, and some of them came in like double dollar sets. So you have to be careful about what you buy. But yeah, I've got a bunch of Voyagers. I'll bet I got a dozen or 15 Voyager dollars, the silver ones. I've only got a couple of the clad ones. I've got one RCMP, um, the founding of the Northwest Territories RCMP. That is a commemorative coin. That's a dollar coin. But I have two RCMP mounted Mountie coins that are just coins. They're rounds. They're not. Uh, they're not sanctioned by the Canadian government. They're just put out by a private mint. What else do I have? Oh, I have that one Death Totem. That's my favorite coin of all of my Canadian dollars so far. Is that Death Totem pole? The loons, yeah, I like the loons, but which coin were they on? I have the mackerels, the terns, the beavers, the jackrabbits, the howling wolf or howling coyote, whichever you look at, howling wolf up there, bears, moose, bison, antelope, the birds of prey series, the eagles, the hawks, the owls. Um, I know there are coins that had loons on them, but which coins? Kingston Police. That one would be cool. Loons are current. Which, oh, damn, I got to get this drain on here. Which, man, all right. That thing's bothering me. I have to put it on the outside here. And there's something going on here. I don't have enough suction. There. we'll get some more fluid draining out of there. I'm still getting about 30 cc's, 25, 30 cc's draining out of there every day, every 12 hours or so. We'll see what it was. Yesterday it was 50 cc's. Last night it was 30 cc's. We'll see what it is today. Looking to me like about another 30 cc's or 40. So that wound is draining pretty good. Maybe I'm using it too much. Don't know. Don't care. We'll see. Anyway, that was one thing I was going to do, is bring in those Canadian coins. I need to show you guys my Canadian First Special Service Force collection. Again, I need to remind you that I need the 2013 half-ounce silver, 10th ounce gold, and a quarter-ounce gold, I believe. Those three coins I need to make that collection complete. I think I will look. I have it written down. I inventoried them. And I don't know where that paper's at. But it's around here someplace. I'll find it. But I think that's what I need to complete that collection. I could order some more online, but see, you only get the dates that they have, so you never know what you're going to get. The dates vary. So I hate buying a quarter ounce of gold and not knowing what I need a certain date. So it would be nice to have that certain date, but I mean, a quarter ounce of gold is quarter ounce of gold, but how many of them can you buy before you even get your correct date, or are you ever going to get a correct date? So I got to put that call back out there on the internet and see if I can find it. It's like my collection of National Trapper Association coins. Every year the National Trappers Association has a convention at one town or another. You know, they bid on it to have it there and whatever. This year was out in South Dakota, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, I believe. I did not go this year. I haven't attended one in a couple of years since I started getting operated on. And I quit trapping all except for weasels. I still trap them a little bit. It's just hard for me to get up and down ditches anymore. My knees and ankles are so bad that I could probably trap off a four-wheeler and trap coyotes yet, but that's about it. It's hard for me to kneel down though, make a dirt hole. So, and you non-trappers don't know what I'm talking about. So, anyway, they used to make a coin. One enterprising young man, made a silver coin every year, 1 ounce silver coin, 3/9 fine. It had the town like Mansfield, Ohio, and what the animal du jour of the year was that year. Like Fond du Lac, Wisconsin had the red fox, the Fond du Lac fox. Mason City, Iowa had a raccoon or a mink. It's been out here twice. You know, and they did that every year. And then 1 year into it, he started making 2 ounce of the same coin, just bigger. So I bought them all every year. And then he started doing gold clad 1 ounces, and I bought them too. And he had made other coins. He had minted. He had a Jesus coin. He had a couple other different coins that he had made also. And I bought all of his coins, all of them. I have every coin he's ever made except for one. which was the first trapper's coin, trapper convention coin that he made. Made it in 3/9 fine, solid gold, 1 ounce. He made 6 of them. So the Fond du Lac Fox and the Fond du Lac, Wisconsin was the first National Trappers Convention ever held. He made a silver for that, okay, and I have that. And I found out later that he made a gold one for it, but he only made 6. There are 4 other people in the world that have one of those. He has 2 because he bought one back from a gentleman who died and bought his collection back. I want that coin. Okay, let's say gold's at $2,400. What does he want for that coin? Double. Now, I really can't afford that, but I really want that coin. But my wife says, why is that coin valuable? I said, well, there's only 6 of them ever made, and there's only 5 other individuals out there who have that coin besides him. Then, okay, who's going to want that in the future? Well, another trapper would want that in the future if he had the money. But here's the thing with trappers. We generally don't have a lot of money. So will gold go up that much in the future that that coin will be worth bullion price? Maybe, maybe not. I don't think it'll go up there in the next couple of decades anyway. But if I die, who would want to buy that set? Especially at that kind of price. Now you look at a lot of those coins I bought. I think the first ones I bought, I'm thinking it was right at $8 an ounce. And I bought them at 16, then I bought them at 20, then I bought them at 24 before he quit making them. He quit at one point because silver got too high. And I don't think he was selling enough of them to make his money back, so he quit making them. And I have them all. Every coin he ever made except that one. I just wished I'd have bought it 15 years ago. But, hey, hi, Ginger. Yes, I am alive. And you see I have this arm in the air. That's where this drain is hanging. And I got a big old bandage on it, but it only got cut about like that. And just I think it's 8 millimeter, something like that in length. And he did kind of a like this and folded the skin back and got in there and took that shit out. So the incision isn't that big, but there's a lot of other muscle and fat in there that didn't need to come out, so it had to be sewed. So he's got 2 layers of stitches in there, the dissolvable type. And then on the outside, he flipped that skin over and pinched it together and put steri strips on it, except for the drain tube, and that's got one permanent stitch in that has to come out when he takes the drain tube out. But other than that, I can't lift or pull anything real hard. Although there was a car hit a deer on the road here, it must have been last night or yesterday, and big blood skid mark across the road, and deer had been laying there. And so I stopped today to look at it. Nice little 8-pointer, about that big, about 18, 19 inches wide. Longest point on it's probably about 5 inches, but just a nice symmetrical 8-pointer in velvet. So I cut the head off and brought it home. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'll take it to the taxidermist and have him just mount the head. I don't have anything in velvet, so that'd be a cool one to have. Yeah, it's got skid marks on it from where it slid across the highway, but it ain't broke, so kind of a cool thing. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I don't have any deer horns hanging around in the shed or anything that have velvet on, so I think I'm just gonna have it freeze dried, maybe cut it off right behind the skull here, and have it freeze dried. That might be the way to go. It's either that or you have to cut the horns off, cap it, and skin the face down, and then put that on a mold and do it that way. And I don't know which one would be cheaper. So I'll have to take it down to the taxidermist I know and see. The singing, yeah, the singing bass. Yeah, I saw that singing deer head too. Yeah, they were they were funny. I thought about getting one of those, and I gotta do what you want. Fucking things. It's just spending money on shit I don't need to see. The Evil Dead. I don't watch TV, so I don't know what the hell that might be on the internet. But if I want to watch movies, I'll go to what the hell is it I watch here on? I can't think now. I can't see it now. Well, I could. I have to drag this over here and open up another. I don't know if I can open that up or not. Nope, don't look like I can. I have to come back over here. B horror from the 80s, huh? Yeah, I don't need any more useless crap either. Matter of fact, we sold a bunch of useless crap at the garage sale they had. You guys missed it. I sold 2 deer stands for. I sold a really nice deer stand, probably a $300 deer stand for $50. And then I sold a single man deer stand that I had around here for a while for $20. So, and I sold 2 other deer stands I had for 25 a piece. I got rid of all my deer stands. You want to know why? Because I'm not climbing up ladders anymore. I can, but I'm not going to. It's bad enough I have to climb a ladder to put the extension on my wood stove furnace outside. I take down every year and clean them out. And that's the only way I can get high enough to get a brush down is to take that one pipe off and bring it down and then clean everything and then put it back up on. But I leave the pipe off during the summer. I just put a pail on there because I'm not burning in the summertime. So I just put the pail on there to keep the rain and shit out. And then come this fall, I'll put the pipe back on and start burning again. Stilts my ass. Supreme, you at work? I got you. I got your notification on for Saturday, so I can come up and at least do some comic relief on Saturday. I don't have anything to sell. Depending on how this arm feels here in the next week, I might get the table set back up. But you know, one thing I did do, I'm going to have to rethink a stage because I gave away all my cigar boxes. So all the cigar boxes I had piled up there, you know, to make a stage, they're all gone now. So I got to think up something else. What can we have on there? 2x12s, short 2x12s. Yeah, I can do that. Cover them up with a towel or a rag or something. Yeah, I can do that. I'll look around and see what I can find. No, there was Jack Kane, the crew chief for the Heelys. He uh, he does artsy fartsy shit, and he wanted them because the the Sweet Baby Janes and the Fat Bottom Betty boxes, they have those nice skulls on them, and with the hair, the Sweet Baby Jane hair, and oh, it's beautiful inside and out. Those cigar boxes are very nice, and the cigars aren't bad either. The Sweet Baby Janes are a little smaller cigar. It doesn't take us very long to smoke them. They're an hour cigar, 45-minute cigars. And then the Fat Bottom Betties are a couple 3-hour cigar. And I had 2 boxes of Sweet Janes, 1 box of Fat Bottom Betties. And when I went in there the other day to get some Gurkhas, I saw they had some Fat Bottom Betties there. They had a whole box of them, so I bought. Well, they had a box plus 2, so I bought them all. Box plus 2. So what is that? 12 and 14, and then the Gurkhas are 6 or 8 in there. So I bought 8 more cigars. So I'm set. I'm set for a while anyway. But so then I had 2 Fat Bottom Betty boxes and 2 Sweet Jane boxes, and Sweet Baby Jane, Fat Bottom Betties, 2 each of the boxes, and so I gave them to them because the art on them is just really good. I'll get more. It's not a big deal. I have a Mark Twain box out there too that I need to get some wood glue tomorrow, or find some wood glue around here. I get the lid's falling apart, so I got to glue the lid. I can use that box yet. I was going to give him that one too, but I got to glue the box, or I got to glue the lid yet. So anyway, uh, heading back to work. Yep. All right, Corey. You have a good night, man. You too, Ginger. See ya. Thanks for coming up and chatting. Hope you got something out of this stream. I don't know, man. Like Cranky says, don't worry about shit. Just live your life. Fuck everything else. Oh, coffee. Since I quit drinking about 10 months ago, I've lost 50 pounds. I gone from 250 down to 230. So I lost what? Or 20 pounds. If I can lose another 20 pounds, I'd be happy, but I'd be down to where I should be. I still got a roll here, but not as much. Still got love handles, but not as much as I had. So that's a good thing. But I find I'm drinking fucking coffee up the ass, man. So Daryl, you still here? I don't know if we got anybody else here or not. Everybody always jumps in and says hi. Coin Crew was up for quite a while tonight, though. I was surprised. Must have been working late. I don't know. What should we do? What should we talk about? I did tell you I got another monitor, so I can actually monitor 2 channels at the same time if I want to. I was going to do that if I was on one, streaming on one and watching on another, just to see if I was going to win something. But I haven't used it too much yet. And I don't know how the sound would work either. The camera would be on this one that I have the camera on, but on the other one, I'd be watching on something else. I don't know how the sound would work. I think I just have to turn the sound down on it on the stream and just watch it, I think. But I don't know. I'll figure it out. So what do you want to do, Daryl? Oh, I was going to ask you, how in the hell do you get so lucky on Joe Durbin's auction on his giveaways, dude? I'm telling you, you are one of the luckiest sons of bitches. You got to be watching on a phone or something because you guessed way early. You know, I'm watching on a computer on live, and when he says go, I hit the button as soon as I see it in the chat. I don't even wait for him to say it. But you guys are already putting letters in, like above the go sign in chat, and it's showing below when you go back and look at it. I don't know how you guys do it. You guys got to be watching on your phone at the same time, I think. I think you're quicker on the phone than on the computer. Oop, I see I put that gun in the wrong position. See that Lee Enfield back there? Not the one with the sling on, but the one in the middle there of the glass. I got that one in the wrong thing on the bottom or on top, one or the other. And yes, that's a Lee Enfield. That was one of the 4 that was imported into the United States before World War II. Before we got into World War II, we had a contract with Lee Enfield over in Britain. The Army was going to buy them guns, and Britain got into World War II before we did. And they canceled that contract. 4 of those guns made it into the United States. That one's been sporterized. The stock has been sporterized, and there's different sights put on, but otherwise it's the same gun. And on that gun, it says U.S. property. I've seen 2 of those guns, one in its original form down at a gun dealer in Charles City. I did not buy it at the time. I should have. I was stupid. I bought this one from another guy, and then I did the research on it. And I should have bought that other one, but I didn't. I've seen 2 of those 4 guns that were imported into the United States. So, damn, I should have bought that other gun, but I didn't. It's like, damn, I should have bought that gold coin 15 years ago, but I didn't. I don't know. You're going to figure it out someday. Well, I'll tell you, since my daughter's been home, I've been eating out quite a little bit. Well, I mean, even my sister-in-law celebration of life, they had a catered meal down at the Wartburg, one of the schools down in Waverly, where she was a teacher or a principal, sorry. And they had a catered meal, and it was a smoke shack down there that catered it, and they had pulled pork, smoked pulled pork, a smoked beef brisket, and a smoked turkey breast. And I am going to tell you what, that smoked turkey breast was some of the most delicious I have ever had in my life. It was not dry. It was a nice smoke to it. And I asked them, went up and asked them later what they use for wood. He said, normally we use cherry wood, but they couldn't find any for a while. And so they were using mesquite. And so that was a mesquite barbecue. but that was a heavier mesquite than I've ever used. So, man, I'm telling you what, that was good. Good shit, man. I say we don't have much chat going on. I think everybody's probably left about this point of the evening. So I'm going to say good night and let you guys get to whatever you're getting to. And I'm going to leave you with this little cat right here. If I can get in there, maybe you can see it. That one right there. I don't know. Can you see it? What does that say? Enjoy every sandwich. You'll figure it out. See ya.